Today with a TOOLICOR pistol grip grease gun. So here's the grease gun. We can see we do have a rubber grip handle there on the bottom. We also have rubber grips on the handles themselves. So we can see our fittings there on the bottom as well as our piston for that. And there's a nice thick rubber seal right there for the cartridge. On the back, we can pull that guy out and we can see that it is locking with this friction trigger. If we're to pull back and press that trigger, then we can get it to retract back in. On the top, we have an air release in case we're having a hard time getting the grease out of that nozzle. And we also have a bulk loader right there. There is a plug on the top, so if we want to put our hose out the top, we can do that. Take that plug, put it there. I almost always prefer having my grease lines coming out the front. We have our instructions. It says that is good for 6,000 8,000 PSI. It holds 14 ounces per cartridge. Can hold cartridge suction or bulk. We got an 1/8 inch NPT for our hose thread size. Coupler is the same thing, 1/8 inch NPT, and suitable grease type is up to NLGI number 2. So we have got a handful of different fittings on here. This is our hose. We can see that that is rated for 10,000 PSI. That is flexible, so you can get that around different bends, and that does have a strain relief on the nozzle. We also have a couple of hard lines on there, so if you want to be able to just grab this guy and shove it right onto the Zerk, this is going to be the style that you want. We do have a straight pipe as well as a pipe with a slight bend on it. This actually came with 2 grease Zerk fittings, so we can just take those and snap those right onto the grease Zerks. And this is kind of interesting. It actually came with a grease Zerk threaded already into a needle, so if you need to do precise greasing, so if you've got, for example, a bearing, it has one seal removed, we want to get grease inside there, we can use that inside that bearing. This is even more interesting. We've got the same thing. This one even has a cap on it, but this is going to be for smaller bearings. So you can see we got a very tiny needle right there for getting our grease into spots, and it also already has a grease Zerk threaded into that. Very uncommon fitting to find. I'm glad that they included that. So we've got our 90-degree angled Zerk fitting. Now that's interesting. So we've actually got our Zerk there in the back, but the idea behind this is even if we thread it on our flexible line, we can only flex that so much. With this, we can drop that on there and we can even get that into very tight areas. And then last up, we got our double handle grease Zerk coupler. So this is my preferred style. These can be very efficient. You just snap it on and then whenever you want to take it off, you bend it to pop it off. But I find this style, although it's a little bit more bulky, I don't really have to fight it quite as much. Just take that guy, you drop that on your Zerk, let go, and then you are locked on. Love that they included that. And they even included a cleaning tool. So if you come across a Zerk that is all gunked up, you can just wipe that guy off and be good to go. I usually do the same thing just with a rag, but if you need that extra force, that will help you with that. And it's also got that little pin there in the center that will help to clean out the center of that Zerk. So I'm going to attach the flexible hose. Make sure you put the strain relief to the grease gun and make sure you tighten that down nice so you're not dealing with leaks. It's also a good idea to check all your fittings. Looks like these ones are tight. And then on the other side, I'm going to thread on our coupler. And that is ready to go. So when you seat these, you got to make sure that it's getting past that gasket. Otherwise, the grease tube itself will push that gasket back, so you got to make sure that it sinks inside. So sometimes it will self-prime, just like this one is. If it doesn't, then you just press and hold this button in, and that will help the air to escape. And you just keep on squeezing until the grease comes out. This one is ready to go. Now we can lock that onto the Zerk. And we can see that holds on there, no problem. We don't need to use the second hand. And we can just fill that guy up. And I'm curious about this fitting. Yep, so it looks like that will fit on there even with this double handle coupler on it. We can run some grease out of that guy. There we go. That way if we need to get around a funky angle, we can do that with that. I mean, you can see we got this spring on there. That's basically just going to hold this collar down so that it cannot bend forward or backward. And the reason you would want that is if you're using something like this, the way to decouple a Zerk is you bend it to the side. I can show you on this. You can see right there, if I try to pull it apart, it is not going to pull apart, and it's important that it's like that because we got 8,000 PSI, otherwise it just pop right off. But if we bend that to the side, then we can get that to pop off. So this has a double handle, so all we got to do is pull that and we can pop that off easy. But if we're using it with this, and that was locked on, that'll hold it straight so it can't fall off. We can pull that collar down so we can bend that and we can break that off. If you're working with Zerks or non-spots, that is definitely going to be an adapter that you're going to want to have. If we just need to coat some things, like this pin, we can literally just use it like that. Just give it a pump, and we'll push our grease out, and we can coat that guy up. But this little guy is going to give us a lot more precision, so we can get into especially for bushings and that kind of thing. So yeah, I think probably the thing that I like about it right now the most is just going to be how well that thing actually self-primed. Quite often I am fighting a grease gun to get that guy primed. This guy just ran right away. So overall, I am very happy with that grease gun.